Good morning. I feel like I look like a flight attendant today. Thank you, Versace. Little Versace today. She's real. Rising star, y'all. Rising star. Alright. Breathe in. She's a good one. Breathe out. Breathe in. Feel like a flight attendant. Breathe out. Alright, so I'm gonna wear this like this today. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Fashion forward. Giving them Tokyo lurk today. All the Tokyo people dress like that. Moving on. Today's tea of the day, dandelion. Thanks to my mother. It is a dandelion. I put sea salt in there, Mediterranean sea salt. A good thing about sea salt, y'all, if ever you feel any type of way, like about any type of product or like where it comes from, or like, you know, just energy wise, anything like that, you can always alchemize everything. You know what I mean? If you say, universe, I wish to alchemize any energy on this product, or if your discernment's telling you not to drink it, just, or eat it, or whatever, just, you know, like that cake. You ate that piece of cake and you feel so guilty about it when your inner dialogue told you, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You should have listened, right? But you can alchemize that. Say, you know what? I choose to alchemize this instead of letting it defeat me. I choose to alchemize it and turn it into positive. Product of the day, we got some new ones. Jade ones. Oof. These ones are good because you could get all of it going. Alright, so I feel like I wish they were stickable. I would just leave them there for like the rest of the day. Jade, elemental, very good for you. So the tea that I'm drinking is dandelion root. Okay, I don't think you can find them at your local store. I think you gotta find them I think you have to order that. Let's take a sip real quick. Hope everybody had a good day. I also put bay leaf in there. So it has cinnamon, bay leaf, salt, and honey with dandelion. I made my own potion. Hair, skin, and nails, y'all. You know, and I feel like a lot of people are thinking that I might be crazy or whatever. But just like when you have your kids, right? Ooh, look, she's cute. She's got even her little... You know it's good when they got the lining on it, too. Okay. Little biker jacket. Oh. Lime green. I'd wear a pair of Nike lime green tennis shoes, honey, some yoga pants. Ow. Go for a run. Looking good. Anyways, I know this bores everybody because it bores me too when people talk about it on the internet, but I just finished this Earth Angels book at like 3 in the morning. I woke up to finish it, and then I'm jumping into a new book called The Voice of Knowledge. Don't change the page, because I be wanting to change the page too as soon as they open a book. But some people do read, so let them have their moment. So I'll let you know how that one is. The other one was really good. Moving on. So as I'm waking up, you know, I let whatever positiveness, positiveness decides to move me. And I woke up this morning and guess what happened? Feature painting of the day. This is my non-conformity to society. I stopped taking mental medications. I'm not condoning this or supporting anybody else do it. Use your discernment. But for me, I do a lot better without it. It's my gift to the mental health department. Trying to surpass people and their talents. Moving on. Thank you to the thank you to Base 44, right? Thank you so much for stealing my app idea. It looks really, really good. The only thing that your AI system didn't steal from me was this. Y'all missed a whole big avenue, and you guys should have worked with me. I'm telling you right now, because you thought you got it, right? And that's what happens to people when they're stealing stuff. They leave their fingerprints everywhere. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all could have that one, okay? Because I'm the talent. You should have worked with me. Instead of stealing ideas like you guys do, because there's a whole movement behind me, you guys. If you guys look up AI systems stealing, there's so many people that they're stealing from, okay? There's groups of it on Facebook, all right? So y'all can keep that one, because what I'm about to drop, because you moved me and positioned me in a way to where when I drop the mic this weekend on my project that I've been working on that y'all can't steal because I'm doing it all with my hands. Y'all are gonna wish that you worked with me, okay? You're gonna wish that you worked with me. But thank you for the motivation, and that's how you guys handle situations like that. When people try to steal your ideas, steal your songs, steal your look, steal your just reinvent yourself because you are the talent, okay? And what I'm about to drop this weekend, because I got merch, I got all of it, and none of you guys are even gonna expect it. So sometime this weekend, I'm about to drop a huge thing, and it's gonna pivot, and mark my words, it's going to pivot what I do from this move forward. Okay. It did it on him. Did it on him. Just wait. Okay. Moving on. Here's for people like, this is what I call a clout chaser. Like somebody who just preyed on your demise the whole, like, they sat in that corner and it was like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, right? Trying to be, baby, don't slide in fourth quarter and try to come take credit. Because I already seen that shit come in. So I'm just giving a warning for everybody out there that might be trying to think that they're going to come slide in for a home run in the fourth quarter and take credit for the work that I put in. No. Nobody's coming with me on this ride. No. When my glow up happens, nobody's coming. Y'all can watch. Okay? But nobody's coming out. I worked for this one. Okay? Moving on. On my YouTube channel, I do poetry, which I don't care if anybody wants to steal that or, whatever. Somebody's got to hold the dress. But I have poetry on YouTube if anybody needs some inspiration or anything like that. But I'm actually going to throw some business ideas on there that I'm no longer going to even associate with. Because here's the thing. When you tell people your ideas ahead of time, they project negativity on them, whether they want to believe themselves or not, or give themselves credit for it or not. People like to throw negativity and ruin those ideas before they even happen with their thoughts, right? That's why you just keep your mouth closed when it comes to your business and your ideas. So I'm going to start giving away some of the ideas that I have because I have too many of them. Business opportunities that people can monopolize on right now. People that aren't like in a situation where they're not able to drive or not able to, have a means to an end to go anywhere or have any, money or anything like that. But this is all motivation and I'm just going to give it to y'all. Okay, just send me a good Christmas gift because I've got several ideas. So week by week, I'm gonna throw out there. So abuela, whoever's watching, if you got a capable person who needs a job or needs a business to start, tell them to jump on my YouTube, and I'm gonna be dropping gems on there, and I'm literally gonna label it free business. If anybody wants it, just send me a good Christmas gift. Okay, moving on. Okay, that one's done. Okay, so to the people that are watching, right? Because we're somewhere like 75,000 viewers already this month. And, well, it's about to become to, I thought we were going to make 100,000 views, but we're not. So don't like, don't subscribe. We're all religions here, all genders. We're the plus size one, we're the skinny one too. So I love the fact that you guys are watching and not saying anything. In fact, I encourage it. Okay, because my messages are timeless. If they found you, there's something in there that needs to be said, that needs to be heard by you. Okay, so welcome. But if you want to add, if you want to subscribe, if you want to go to any of my other pages, on my Instagram I do my food thing where I show all my food that I eat every day that I cook. Vegan, vegetarian. I try to be as vegan, vegetarian as possible, but some inspiration if you're interested. Plus I cook like some odd end things on there, some weird stuff. My TikTok is usually just like reels, like of like trying to, you know, manifest, bring people up to a different standard in their life, positive affirmations, stuff like that. And then my YouTube. YouTube is everything. I put all my old meetings on there. Everything's on there. Okay, moving on. This is a message to the people that are gonna be reaching out to me, and especially to the person that I have a meeting with this weekend. You know, when you think about it, and you think about where you're at in your life, right? Because you're successful, you have money, you have all these things. You have the Christmases, you've had it your whole life. You grew up in this Ivy League business, in this Ivy League lifestyle where you went to these great colleges and everything like that. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? You run out of first times, I'm sure, sitting there up at the top of your queendom, right? Or whether you're on a queendom of legacy or you're on a queendom of plastic. Okay, because I believe California people, majority of them, are built on a throne of plastic, meaning plastic hearts, their motives, their how they are, and baby, I see that stuff coming a mile away, and I'm gonna ignore it. So that's why the right person better bag me, okay? Because I'm not gonna go with just some plastic, money motivated company. I'm not, because I'm trying to leave behind a legacy, something that whatever happens to me, people are going to remember my name. That's all I want in this world. Money does not matter. I want to be known. I want to be recognized for the person that I really, really, truly am on the inside. Okay? Moving on. With that being said, I'm the perfect rag to riches story. Being successful, you know, like, I remember watching Michael Jackson's documentary, and he used to say how he used to get dressed up and just sit around and watch people, like, walk into Disney World, and, like, the kids, like, he would sit there and sit at the little coffee shop or the gift shop and watch the kids walk in, and his favorite were the ones that walked in for the first time. Like, he would live vicariously through somebody else's experience, you know? So, with me, and I'm giving y'all the gems to get me, to bag me, okay? I'm completely unconventional, okay? Like, if you just go to interview me and it's very corporate America, I'm not going to be interested. I'm going to feel uncomfortable. I'm not going to want to do it. You know what I mean? I really, and my vibration is going to attract the right person. That's all I got to say. For anybody that's watching, that's interested in raising their vibration or anything like that, all you just watch the rest of my videos and learn how to bring yourself up, because I'm going to tell you, everything changes when you decide to change your mindset and say, you know what, I'm not going to be this person who could you know, puts themselves and spreads evil to everybody, or I'm not going to be this negative person, or I'm not going to be this person that has sex with everybody, or I'm not going to be this person that does all these things, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be this person that's sexy all day long. I'm not going to be this person that stays in this relationship for the kids. I'm not going to be like, things change for you. Okay, you break generational patterns for yourself and you elevate, because life is so short. Like, do you really want to live like that for the rest of your life? Because I don't. Okay, I don't. I'm trying to be with my forever. That's it. And us have our little, you know what I'm saying, our flaming hot Cheeto children, the ones that, baby, walked out the vagina in their high heels, honey. My little Asian baby that knows how to make white rice. What's up, Ching Chong? What, you want to wear pink today? Okay, come on, I'm gonna wear pink too. Let me grab my pink Uggs too. Thigh high. Ugh. You ready for the first grade? And I wish you would say something about me and Ching Chong, okay? I'm so serious too. I'm so serious. Moving on. For the business people, you know, I know you've been very successful your whole life, and I can only imagine, because I we're gonna say it in a general term. I can be empathetic for you, right? Because that's one of my many skills, and I could only imagine how lonely it is up there at the top, having done everything. Another Christmas, another New Year's, another wannabe star. You know what I mean? Until the person that walks in the room is so unconventional that you've never met before, and you know by looking at them in this video that that's real talent sitting in front of you. Okay, the magicness of it all, and the heartbreak and the sorrow that had to come from where this person comes from to make this talent the diamond that it is, right? And the right person's going to understand exactly what I'm saying. So I encourage you to invest a little bit more time in getting to know who I am. Watch a couple of my videos. Troll me. Look at my YouTube. Look at my, you know what I'm saying? Get to know me before you decide you want to do business with me. Especially if I intimidate you. Because my intimidation is nothing but a defense system. Okay? That's a natural-born defense system that I built in my own being. And it's something that I can't change. So treat it like a video game. Especially like people that are trying to get to know me, period. Treat it like a video game. Okay? An intentional, heartfelt video game. Moving on. Moving through me, what you're going to get out of a person is a lot of first times. Okay? Like, my first time to the Gucci store, or my first time to Europe, or my first time, and like, I'll try anything twice, right? And I'll move anywhere. I have no attachments right now. Zero. Point blank. I'm ready to, my bag's already packed. My bag's literally packed right in front of here because my manifestation's already ready to go. And I already know something's about to pop off here, probably by Monday. So I'm ready to go. Period, point blank. Let's go. Moving on. I'm sure you see all these cookie cutter, on paper, they're Ivory League. I call it, instead of Build-A-Bear, Build-A-Star. Families have built them up, threw them in everything that they can possibly be, but nothing's natural about them. I mean, you could learn how to play the piano, and then you could orchestrate a mother-tucking symphony, okay? And paint, and do clothing, and do merch, and sing, and dance, and cook. But you know what I mean, right? But then you settle for building up a Doll Joneses because you're following the Joneses, right? I'm an unconventional, I'm a one-of-a-kind collectible. And I don't care what anybody has to say about me. So the right person that's going to be put behind me is going to be somebody who can stand up and stand just for someone like me. I'm just going to write the rest of that in my journal because that's really good. I'm going to save that one for later. Anyways, are we almost done here? Perfect. I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you guys learned something from that. Demand that, I mean, don't go into a corporate America job and demand all those things because, you know, maybe your journey's not like my journey is, and, you know, you got bills to pay and stuff like that. But my movement's being blocked left and right. Like, I literally, everything I try to do is blocked. Everything. Every single thing that I try to do has been blocked for the past 6 months. So, whoever's ready for me, I'm ready for them. And I hope everybody has a great day. Do something for you and don't settle for less. This will be the next book that I'm reading called Don Miguel Ruiz, The Voice of Knowledge. Ciao. Have a great day.